Hello, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do the stats of my reading year in 2019. So I read 11,955 pages in 42 books. I read 42 books total this year, which is pretty good. Excellent. My shortest book was Changes for Rebecca, with I think 47 pages or something, and my longest book was The Witch Elm, which was 528 pages. In this, my average length was 306 pages. My most popular book I read was The Help, and my least popular was The Bible Stories for Boys and Girls, my average rating was a 3.5. My highest rated book, according to Goodreads, like the Goodreads highest rating, was Obaka and Nico, Ghost Cat. They didn't put the lowest rating. So this year I read 3 ebooks. I read 19 books that were paperback, 7 hardback, 13 audiobook, and 5 from the library. I do go and use my library as certain challenges and stuff. So yeah, I do use my library. I also read 2 review copies this year. Not very much, in fact, but I do get review copies sent to me every year and stuff. So yeah. In 16 I actually bought. So the series, I started 14 different series, and I continued 6. So that was pretty good. And I finished 0. So I did not finish any series this year. So the star rating, I rated one book 1 star, 8 books 2 stars, 14 books 3 stars, 14 books 4 stars, and 5 books 5 stars. The male and female ratio, I had 19 male authors and 25 female authors. 18 books were written by male and 24 books were written by female. So yeah, some of them had 2 authors with 1 book. So I kind of included that in the total of, books and stuff, and authors. Then the highest rated genre I read was mystery. And I also read contemporary, 7 books in contemporary, 10 books mystery, 6 books historical fiction, and 5 books fantasy. I did read some thrillers. I read 2 thrillers this year. Then She Was Gone, which I read 2, and The Wife Between Us. And I read 3 romance, 4 short story collections, 3 nonfiction, 3 supernatural, 2 horror books, which I did read. So yeah, I did read 2 horror books. I don't remember. No, it was Twilight Eyes and The Silver Eyes, which were the 2 horror books. 3 dystopian and 3 science fiction, which was pretty, it's kind of pretty broad in genre, but I did read a lot of mystery last year. Then I did the page count. We had 12 books that were 100 pages, 6 books with 200, 17 books were 300, 6 books were 400, and 1 book was 500. So yes, I did read a lot of books that were in the range of 300. So most of the books were 300. So yeah, and yeah, that was really my thing. Hold on. And I'm also going to talk about my bingo board. My bingo board, I had a lot of I do a bingo board every year, and of course This year was no exception, or actually last year was no exception. But I started it because of the summer. There was a summer bingo board or whatever. The library, I used to go to the library a lot. Very fun, I still do. But yeah. So the first challenge was a book with more than 500 pages, and that was The Witch Elm. I read The Witch Elm. This is a really good book. 2 is a forgotten classic, The Patchwork Girl of Oz. That was in my top favorites, so be sure to watch that video. A book that became a movie since City of Embers. A book published this year, which was The 100-Year Mystery, which I got from the library and noticed that was published in 2019. So I was like, oh yay. A book with a number in the title, which was Sailor Moon number 10. A book with non-human characters, which was The Traveling Cat Chronicles. Yes. A funny book, which was The Help. A book by a female author with Everland. A book with a mystery, which was Obeke Nico. A book with one word in the title, which was Night, with one word. A book of short stories, which was Grimm. Free Square, which I picked last pick. A book set on a different continent, which is Eden at the Edge of Midnight. And this one could have worked for a number of them. A book of a nonfiction, which was iPad for Dummies. The first book by a favorite author, which was Twilight Eyes. A book you heard about online, which was Strands of Bronze and Gold. I did hear about it by Misty Bookret, which I would highly check her out. Link below in the description. A best-selling book, Then She Was Gone, which, yeah, that was a really good bestseller book. A book based on a true story, which was The Northern Lights. A book at the bottom of your to-read pile, which was Land, the Founding. This one was really hard because I just randomly picked it from my audiobook. Whenever I do audiobook, I just randomly. It's on my TBR, so yeah. A book your friend loves, which was Tantalized. A lot of people who really love Tantalized. I watched videos and stuff about Tantalized, and there was a lot of people that really loved Tantalized, but I really didn't really like it. Obviously, rated that 2 stars. A book that scares you, which was The Silver Eyes. This one didn't really scare me, but there was the only one that fit that category, so I had to read them. Like, the idea of, obviously, animatronics eating you is pretty darn scary, but the book itself wasn't that scary. Next one is a book that is more than 10 years old, which was Jane Eyre. Yeah. That's a classic. The second book in the series, which was The Christmas Blessing. I read that one. I absolutely love that. Ball, cried in it. A book with a blue cover, which was The Golden State. So the only one that I did not complete was like a book written by an author under the age of 30, and the youngest one was obviously the Charlotte Bronte, which she definitely, if she was living today, she'd be like really old. So I didn't count that. So yeah, that is all my stats for this year. I think I did really well on reading a lot of different genres, and
Are we in the camera?
yeah. Please, Barbie.
Huh?
Say hi.
I'm going in.
You want in the camera? Say hi.
Hi.
Say I'm being a good boy. I get a toy.
Hi. I'm a good boy. I can get a toy.
Yeah, you are. You get a toy because you finished your potty chart, right?
Then I have money to bring the birthday balloons home.
Oh, birthday balloon home. it was the birthday balloon from Publix. Anyway, and that is it for my stats. And me and Bobby will get him a toy, right?
Wow.
Yeah. And say bye, Bobby.
I don't want to. I want to say hi.
Okay, say hi.
Hi.
Alright, that's it. Hello, hello, and today, or not today, I'm going to be talking about some readathons I participated in 2019 as well. I forgot to add this on the last video because I was going to talk about readathons. I participated in 6 readathons. I participated in Tis a Season-a-thon, which runs from in December, and that one was, I read holiday themed books. I read 2 books in that readathon. Spookathon, I read 1 book, I think. I read The Light Between Us, which was really good. 5 stars on that one. So yeah, and that one is set during Halloween time. I also did Space Opera September, which I read. I think I only read 1 book. And that was during the Space Opera month. For a month, I think I only read 1 book. I'm not sure. Not 100%. My reading rush, which was in July, I think it was in July. It might have been in June. But yeah, and I participated in that. I have a vlog or blog, I don't know, a video of it. Sailor Moon-a-thon I also participated in, and Ghibli-a-thon I participated in. I read Treasure Island, no, not Treasure Island, what was it called? Gulliver's Travels. I read that one, and yeah, I have a video idea thing on that. So yes, and because I wanted to read the original source material, so that was inspired by Castle in the Sky. Have I watched Castle in the Sky? No. Anyway, so those are all the readathons I did in 2019. And that's it.